Alright, Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS who rule well and teach well, as well as a sincere salutation to the elder bishops along with your brothers, pushing and laboring through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash Barakatham unto you brothers, man. And the title of this video is This Oppressive Ruler Esau Will Fall. Alright, I gotta watch my language with the C word. But this damn, I'm gonna just say it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shabbat Shah. Esau Edom is the fucking, you're the cancer of the earth. Okay? And the lies, the hypocrisy, everything, that's attached to Esau Edom is crumbling. This is one of the biggest indicators of the times that we are in. Is Esau, Edom, you exposed. Starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, we are bringing up the fact that Esau, Edom is the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So now that you expose, now that you, being put out there and your whole agenda is being exposed, it's going to get to the point where, they're going to have to, physically, attack, the men of the Lord, apprehend the men of the Lord, so on and so forth, because it's going to get to that point. That's prophecy. But anywho, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 58. And I'm just going to start at the top. To the chief musician, Altashif, Mixtam of David. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You fucking devils. From the moment you born, you speaking lies. And once again, we got to watch our language, man. We got to watch our language. But, we can't stand you fucking devils, man. All right? And every day, more and more is being, put on the forefront about you. That's part of prophecy being revealed. Yo, red, evil, wicked ass being exposed more and more. You gonna keep getting exposed. You gonna keep getting exposed. We don't know the day of the Lord's return exactly. Yet we do know that prior to the Lord coming back, you're gonna be exposed, Esau Edom. Everybody's looking at you and seeing that you're the damn devil. Right? You go anywhere. They looking at you crazy. They looking at the self-proclaimed white man like he got 3 heads. Right? The Lord is doing that. The Lord has, marked you. The Lord has exposed you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You think we can't see through you damn devils? And that's where the fear and that's where the hatred comes in. Because you know that we know. We looking at you. We know who you are. We know that you're the damn devil. Alright, Psalms 58 and 3. wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Yeah, you damn devils. Everything y'all say is a lie. It's all set up to oppress the children of Israel. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, God's chosen people. Right? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, you've been set up. You know, the Heavenly Father has set you up, okay, to be our enemy and to rule over us with rigor. Right? The scriptures speak about the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Nigga, you get casted down. Right? You were at the top. You were in full rulership. Now that grip is starting to slip. You know, now when it comes to your lies, you're getting sloppy with the lies, man. You're starting to forget the lie that you said. You know? And that's all you fucking devils. Because it's like, what are we? Are we black? Are we African American? Are we Latino? Are we Hispanic? Like, it's so many different names, man. And once again, that all goes back to prophecy. That all goes back to us being in astonishment. A proverb, a byword. You know, we're seen as the nobodies. We're seen as who not to be like. Right? In this society, you don't want to be the Israelites. You don't want to be the downtrodden. You know, the ones that are facing hell every day. Yet the tables are turning. Alright? Psalm 58 and 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, who shall not hearken to the voice of the charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O Yahweh Shem Shai, in their mouth. Yeah, because the elect aren't able to be swayed and, you know, bend to you. You know, the elect aren't going to be fooled and tricked. Okay, Lord's will we be of the elect. We recognize that. We recognize the patterns of Esau and Edom. You the damn devil. We know characteristics of the damn devil. You a liar. You a hypocrite. You a murderer. You a thief. Rapist. Robber. And you are born that way. The longer you hear, the longer you know, are propped up in this society, the worse and worse your ass done got. Esau Edom getting bold. He getting to the point now where he slipping. You making mistakes on the highest levels, and now you being pointed out. They pointing you out. Shit, now you are the wicked. When you hear the word wicked, you think of Esau Edom. You think of the self-proclaimed white man. You don't think of Jake. See, you used to think of Jake when you heard the word wicked. You know, and two-thirds of our people are wicked. You know, two-thirds of our people are wicked. Yet the wicked, the premier wicked, is Esau Edom, aka the self-proclaimed white man, as a nation too. So the so-called white man, woman, and child. You are evil. You're the devil, man. You worse than vampires. You know, you have these different, fictional wise tales and fictional stories. You know, Esau, you worse than a devil. You worse than a werewolf. You know, all these different Frankenstein, all these different things, man. You know, you're the worst of the worst. Alright? This motherfucker is ruling in wickedness. Full on 100% wickedness. And the society that he set up, now he got the damn woman making all kinds of decisions. Alright? And who backs her? This so-called white man. That's why 2/3 of our people, man, they gotta go, because they done sided with this damn devil. So now shit, you gotta go, and you have to perish. You know, you basically have to face the punishment of a heathen. Getting burnt the hell up to a crisp. We can't wait to see. In Lord's will, I be of the elect. Lord's will, you sincere brothers be of the elect. We get to see these 2/3 niggas get crispied up, crispy down. You know, it brings great joy to our heart knowing that the Lord is going to save his elect and destroy everybody else, man. That's our saving grace. You know, that's what keeps us going, is the upliftment of the elect and the destruction of this place and everything involved with this place, man. You know, Esau, Edom, in this current system, this shit oppressive. It ultimately got to go, and it's going to be the Lord to do that. It's not going to be something that we going to do on a physical level, you know, to keep this damn devil from ruling. No, we need a savior. We need Yahweh Shai to come and to save us. You know, because in the time of Jacob's trouble, you tough niggas, all you tough niggas, you gonna be calling out. But Jesus ain't gonna save nobody. Jesus ain't saving nobody. Elohim. Who else? Yahuwah, Yeshua. No, none of that is going to work. The false idols, you know, you practice. Hey man, if you screaming out JC, you practicing idolatry, because who is that? You over here clutching on to an image of so-called white Jesus. There has to be a punishment for that. You know, and there is going to be a punishment for that. There's a punishment coming for you damn heathens. It's something, you know, that you constantly meditate on. Is these heathens about to be they about to be missile food, man. And then you're gonna be in captivity in the kingdom. So, you know, they think they getting away with something, but they not. You know, the Lord has it, man. The Lord got his eye on you damn devils, man. Expressly. Like he got his eyes, Salaki, on the devil, and he's giving updates to his men. All right, okay, this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing. We know what they're doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, these different enchantments. You know, Esau, Edom, all about control. You know, he has a certain narrative that he's trying to portray and push out, and your ass is the damn devil. You a hypocrite. Once again, you talk about bringing the crime rate down. Who's the number one thief? The so-called white man. Who's the number one criminal? The so-called white man. All right, you the damn criminal. Yet, you know, you, depending on where you go, they looking at you sideways. All right, and we don't want to be in the company of you fucking devils, man. That's another thing. We don't want to be around you damn devils. You nothing. The Lord regards you as nothing. Right? You like spittle. The Lord is exposing you. Okay? Psalms 58 and 6. Break their teeth, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Yeah. Alright, and you damn devil. We're loving it. We're absolutely loving it. Now all of a sudden you hurt. You know? Now all of a sudden there's a reversal. Alright, it started off the Israelites were in the lowest position. We didn't know who we were. Alright, the Lord was really putting a number on us. Yet, flash forward to now, we almost in the year 2026, and the Lord has, He's bestowed His grace unto us, right? He had the high priest, Abba Bivens, which we recognize wholeheartedly as Elijah the prophet coming back, right? The setting up of the seven, right? The setting up, of high priest Ariah, and the 12 tribes sign, the 12 tribes chart, if you will. All these things are a gift that's been given to us through the spirit power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and it's helping us to expose who Esau Edom is. Because the more we know about us as a people, the more we learn about the Israelites, the more we learn about Esau Edom as well. Right? The Lord through the scriptures shows us the characteristics of our enemy. Esau Edom, he's a worthy enemy, man. Okay, he's an enemy. He's an enemy. He's a worthy adversary, man. He's to be respected. You gotta really, you can't just, whatever. No, you gotta keep your fucking eyes on this damn devil, right? Never trust this damn devil. Never trust your enemy, right? He lying in wait. Every time you turn around, what is this devil doing in his devil system? He preying on you. He preying on the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Psalms 58 and 7. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. Yeah. And you getting beat down now and also later on. Double beat down. Because we love to see it. We love to see. Me personally, and all brothers can attest to this. I love to see Esau in a low estate. And not just somebody who looked like an Edomite, not just somebody who looked like an Edomite, but they may be an Israelite. No. When somebody is a confirmed Edomite through the Spirit, and you see them jacked up, that's a beautiful feeling. That's a beautiful feeling, because the Lord is reversing on Esau Edom. Right? At first, he was seen as the noble, kind, gentle, intelligent. Now he being what? Exposed. This nigga a weirdo. He plotting on the children of Israel constantly. This whole time we've been in America, Esau Edom been plotting. Okay, and using the other nations as well to rule over us. It's from the direction of Esau Edom that these other nations rule over us. They learned how to rule over us perfectly from Esau Edom, using all the different tactics, Salakia, that this damn devil uses. Right? He want to do everything under the guise of safety. He want to do everything. Yet this nigga poisoning everybody, right? Physically, different chemicals and things. He poisoning people in the mind. Right? These different philosophies. The philosophies are never ending. It's every time you turn around, this nigga got a new theory, a new philosophy going on. And it always has something to do with the children of Israel turning against their power. Our power. Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua. That's our power. That ain't the power of these damn heathens. These heathens cannot harness the power of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua Baal Shem HaKadosh. You know, and Lord's will, we're of the elect. You know, and we're conquering through the Spirit. You know, this devil cannot, he cannot wage war on a spiritual level and beat the elect of the nation of Israel. Why? Because the elect of the nation of Israel have an approved seal, you know, an official stamp, if you will, that no matter what happens, the elect will continue to serve Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua all the way up until they are beamed up. And that's our hope. Our hope is to serve Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua and then be beamed up. Because this society is filled with nothing but pitfalls, stumbling blocks, different snares and traps to keep you jacked up. Every time you turn around, this damn devil, he got something up his sleeve, man. That's just how he get down. And we can see it clear as day. The Lord has opened our eyes to it. Exposing this damn devil for who he really is, man. You the devil that the Bible speaks of. Man, woman, and child. Yes. The so-called white woman is the damn devil. Now you got some fine ass devils out there though, you know. So that's not to take away from them. You know, brothers can still lay with an Edomite woman if that's what you know, that's what you want to do. That's something you can do. Yet, at the same time, remember that you are sleeping with a devil. You are sleeping with a liar. So, you know, you just always have to have that in the back of your mind. But of course, you know, just women in general, you know, you understand through the Spirit that, you know, if you dealing with any woman, you know, you're gonna be lying for the most part. Now, of course, you know, you got righteous Israelite women, right? You do have that. Yet the majority, right? The majority of women in this society, they are wicked. They are 100% wicked. You see some strange wicked shit out here, man. You know, and excuse my language. You know, but that's just what you see. You'll see even the way that these women dress. That all that goes back to Esau, Edom, letting you do what you want to do. Right? This damn devil said, okay, yep, I'm allowing you to wear this. I'm allowing you to wear that. See, because at one point, Esau, Edom had somewhat of a dress code, you know, whether that was in the 40s, the 50s, even going up into the 60s, even going up into the 70s, and 80s, you know. And now we look, man, all women be having on some very questionable clothing. It's like, and that's just something that we have to see and that we have to witness, and that's part of us being, you know, in this captivity, is having to see we got to see our women. That's a low estate. Like, to see your woman, her ass hanging out. She got on, these short shorts, multicolored, fucking all this different makeup, and things of that nature. That's our women at a lower state. And of course, brothers, of course, our women ain't just out here just fucking looking crazy as hell. Yet, we know for a fact that these women, they're directly influenced by Esau, Edom. And that's why brothers constantly say that even if you have a woman that's in the truth, you really don't. And that's why most brothers, they don't really, let their woman know every single form and facet, of the truth. Just, okay, have faith. Have faith. Serve Yahweh Shem Shai by, being up under your husband and just falling in line and being a good woman. Just like Yahweh Shem Shai intended it to be. The Lord set it up, for the woman to serve the man in righteousness. It's set up. And yet they get upset at us because we want righteousness. We demand righteousness. We demand that. Why? Because the Lord set that up. That's something that's being commanded right now. The children of Israel coming into a certain level of understanding. That's something that is being proclaimed and that is being lifted up. That's part of that banner that's being lifted up. The children of Israel, the Israelites, all right? God's chosen people, man. That's what's matter. Everything else melting away. Everything else is going sideways. Okay? Psalms 58:7. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. Salakia. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows. Yeah, this damn devil. He claims that he don't have WMD. Here it is, this damn devil. He talking about, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, looking for WMD. And here it is, you got the weapons. You got the WMDs, man. You have the weapons of mass deletion. You are the devil. You're a liar. You're a compulsive liar. Alright? Psalms 58:7. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. Yeah, and it's not going to work. You not shaking back. This place ain't shaking back. America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, is through. It's going to be completely destroyed by intercontinental thermoballistic missiles, man. This is something that's going to happen in our lifetime. We know this as a guaranteed fact. Psalms 58:8. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away. Yeah, everyone who is not of the elect. If you not of the elect, you're going to be deleted. Here in Babylon the Great. Like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. Yeah, the Lord coming for vengeance. He coming. The Lord is coming. He coming for you. You damn devil. You devils should be afraid. The scriptures speak about the name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathen, man. Psalms 58:10, it says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. Yeah, so we're going to be saying, Barakatha Yahweh Shem Shai, right? He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Yeah, so we will be vindicated. By the Lord taking vengeance. The Lord, he going to get his vengeance, on our behalf, man. It's going to be beautiful. Salakia. Psalms 58 and 11. So that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. So 100%, there is a reward for the righteous. This damn devil, you're not getting away with what you think you're getting away with. Verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth. And it's the Lord that's going to be doing that. All right, he going to shock the minds, people are going to be in shock and awe. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Your ass going to be in shock and awe. You're going to have people who are going to, be clutching their chest and giving up the ghost because how extreme this is going to be. The Lord is really going to show you, that he is. Right? Yahweh. He is. He exists. So it's as clear. It's as clear as day. We can see it through the prophecies. The Lord ain't playing no games. The Lord coming to save his elect, and he coming to destroy this place, Babylon the Great, aka America. That's right. The Lord is going to destroy Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, the sins. They've reached all the way up. It's to the point where if sins could be stacked up, they could go to the moon and back multiple times, man. That's why we continue to stick to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord's will, we be of the elect. We repent. Studying, praying. All of which we can do more. I speak to myself first and foremost before any brother. And just sharpening up, knowing that every day these people wax worse and worse. Esau lie more and more. He getting exposed for his lies. He coming up with different lies. He being exposed. This nigga's the devil. So he's going to continue to lie. The elect are going to continue to tell the truth, bring out the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And this once again, this is this is just a short video. Bringing up, it's a PSA. PSA for you damn heathens, man. You going down. The Lord's gonna get your ass. You're not getting away with this. Every day these damn heathens, they wake up popping their collar like you getting away from something. You're not getting away. 2/3 of Israel ain't getting away. The Lord's own people who he loves and cherishes, 2/3 of them got to perish here in America. And then, of course, they'll be born through the loins of the elect in the kingdom. Yet they got to feel that. So if the Lord is doing that, then he's going to really do a number on these heathens, man. All right, so with that, Lord's will, you are edified. Call halal, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well from the elder apostle Tahar on down. All right, and taught us his truth, as well as the sincere salutations to the elder bishops. All right, and enough respect to you brothers worldwide teaching and preaching, the 100% accurate, clear doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Barakathum until you brothers keep pushing. And the more this devil lies, the more it shows that, we are right through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The scriptures, it's all a conclusion. The conclusion is Esau, Edom, as a nation is the so-called white man, woman, and child, right? And that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those of you who may look like the other nations, yet your line goes back to Israel through the seed of your fathers, you are the Israelites. And this is a spiritual battle, and the Lord is going to have he's going to have a physical representation for the children of Israel. His son, man, he's going to send his son to save the elect of the nation of Israel. Lord's will we be of the elect. All right, shalom.